Okay, welcome back. If you stumbled onto this episode 3, hi, I'm Clint Carey, self-proclaimed local celebrity, motivational speaker in training, and your host of 56 days from brain surgery to the finals at Eagle River. If you want to know what any of that is, go back and start episode 1, and we're going to document the whole time. So what we're trying to do here is let you know what it has been like having Parkinson's and still trying to be on top of your game. Yeah, I'm pretty dyskinetic, so we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. Here's the next couple days. We had 5 hours of tests today. We had tests last week. When we first got referred to Dr. Ponce, the guy that's gonna do the operation, was in September. So I called right away and said, when can I get my appointment to get in? Because I got to go to the Eagle River. And they called me the next day and said, our first opening is November 1st. I'm like, no, I need it before that. She says, well, there's no openings. I said, I'm going to call you every day and ask for, have you had a cancellation? And I did. I called every day. In fact, a couple of days they didn't answer, so I figured they were checking the caller ID and saying, we don't want to talk to this guy, but they were polite. And
the reason why why we're in such a hurry is because once you get the wires implanted, it takes a month for them to heal before they can put the battery in and turn the DBS on, and then you have some time where you have to get the levels right and have it working well. So
you don't flip the switch and it's on and working fine. It takes some dialing in, like riding a snowmobile. So we need to get dialed in. So we went clear to November 1st before we got in. I called the day before and said, all right, we didn't get in early. Is there any chance that we could come prepared and do a few tests the day that I get there? And no, it can't happen. So we went in, met the doctor. It was probably an hour or so. He was very polite, went through his spiel, but we've been working on this for 4 years. So we got a pretty good handle on everything, and we had studied DBS and interviewed about 8 people. One of them was a personal friend, his best buddy, and so we knew that it had good success, and we knew that the doctor that we're dealing with is the best in the country. He came in, did his deal, and said, any questions? And I said, yeah.
You don't know who I am.
Yeah. I have a sporting event that I want to go to in the first week of January, and I started calling in September every day of the week to see if I could get in earlier. He looks at the girls. They're like, yep, he's been calling. And he said, well, so you want to get in December? You want to get the operation? I said, no, I need it in November. And he followed up with, because you need 4 weeks for the to heal before you can turn the power on. That's it. That's a pretty big ask. And I said, I know. And he didn't respond. He just left. And a couple minutes later, our new friend, now we know her, Meg, came in and said, you must know somebody. He's got you scheduled for November the 19th to get the leads put in, and November the 28th, get the battery put in.
That was literally 2 weeks from the, oh, yep.
Yeah,
2
we were
weeks.
in there on the 1st, so 2 weeks later. She said, we said to him, well, how are we gonna get all the testing done? And he said, figure it out. So Meg, I'm sorry I don't remember your last name right now. I can look it up and give you a high five later. She told the other girls, well, the third party place that does all the testing, I trained those people, so I can do the testing. So she said, I'm gonna do the testing. When do you wanna do it? I wanted to do it that day, but it wasn't possible. So I said, tomorrow. She's like, okay, what time? I said, what time do you get to work? I said, 8 o'clock. She said, all right, you can't have any medicine for 12 hours before you show up. I didn't time it the best. I could have got a little bit more medicine, but I quit about 7:15 was my last dose, and I left for the airport to pick Tan up from work, and 8 o'clock was the time I couldn't have any more. So I was already behind about 45 minutes. She drove home. I woke up once in the night and said, yeah, I'm gonna wait to get out of bed. And then I got up at 6 because we had to be there 8. And yeah, it was like getting a tree, a big, big tree out of our bed. I won't give you the whole spiel. That was a long day. She drove me to the hospital, waited for me to get to the handicap ramp before she went and parked, because I was barely moving. I wasn't wearing any shoes because I've never fallen. The Parkinson's doctor always asked, have you fallen? And I think to date I'm the only patient that hasn't, and I'm not gonna screw up my record. So I don't think I can pick my feet up high enough. So I carry my shoes and socks. I'm shuffling, stiff as a board. Guy runs over, because I'm near the emergency room, and says, you okay? And I said, yep, I'm fine. I just need to get to the to Dr. Ponce's office and get my testing. And he's, well, you're going the right way. He didn't offer to push me or get me there, but I got there, and we got all the testing done. It took a ton of medicine to get going. A little bit of the tough part was it'd been 3 years we've been taking it, and we kind of found out that the Parkinson's lottery is a progressive jackpot, so you just keep getting bigger and bigger. And so we did that. What was the next test? I think we already done the orientation.
Yeah, it was just today.
And then today I had 5 hours of CT scan, X-ray, MRI, some kind of blood work. I don't know, it took 5 hours. But they said, other than the fact that, yeah, Parkinson's, you're pretty healthy. So we'll see you Monday. And so Monday morning, we are gonna check in at 11 o'clock. And we're gonna get 2 holes
We'll talk about that on Sunday.
bored in and some wires, and we'll tell you how all that works on Sunday before we head in. Keep checking in. I'll get better at this, and you'll get excited, and we'll show you how to watch it on TV when you watch us at Eagle River this year. We're gonna make some noise. 56 days from brain surgery, that's Monday, to the finals at Eagle River in January. And this beautiful lady is gonna get her picture taken with a trophy boy. Whoop, whoop. Woo-hoo. We'll tell you about that at another time. Thanks, checking in tomorrow. We'll just keep posting, and we'll get you to where you want to see what we're doing next.
Bye.